am I today? I am in the other Fañabé. Fanya Bay is an area and it's also a village. And I'm in the village of Fañabé, Uphill. So if you're going to karting here in Adeje, then it's just across the motorway. And up the hill we've got supermarkets, schools, lots of shops, big Chinese shop. If you've ever seen, not board Panda, what's it called? Something Panda down there. We'll show you that in a minute. And there's a kiosk right at the top, but it's not open at the moment. I'm hoping it's going to open later. If not, there is a coffee shop just down the road, so we'll stop there for a coffee. I'm not going to stay on too long today for the simple reason is that I got a lot on today. This afternoon I'm going to record WEBBY's interviews with the sports roundup guys, and tonight Christina is publishing her 4th episode of her memoirs, where she's a teenager, a young teenager in a music shop in Bavaria in Regensburg. And so you can check that out at 5:55, and half an hour later we go live for your reactions. So it's a double whammy today. You can sit back and relax and watch Christina's memories, and then you can ask her questions at 6:30. So I hope you enjoy that, and I hope you enjoy the walk today. Now, I'm not sure what the connection's like, so if it's very blurry, I apologize in advance. And if you're not hearing anything, obviously I'm talking to myself. If you're new to the channel, my name's Tim. I go live Monday and Friday at 5:55 and every other Wednesday, and mornings on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at around about 9 o'clock. I do a walk somewhere. If you want to walk with me, go to timothydowd.com/events and just book one. Webby's already booked for tomorrow, so he fancies having a walk tomorrow morning and a coffee, and then straight after that we're going to do the rest of his roundup with the tip of the week, which has now become a fancy of the week on the GGs. So if you're not into sports but you like a little bit of a flutter, Friday at 7 o'clock, don't forget, after Freaky Friday is Webby's Sports Roundup. And let's see who's on. There's 39 people watching, it says, but nobody has commented as yet. Did I turn comments off? Of course, you can't. You can't comment if I've turned them off. Let me just check. Top chat, live chat, super chat. Let's do live chat. There we go. Here is everybody now. There you go. Good morning, says Eugene McGeever, Janet, Barry Keto, Stephen Jones, good morning, Betty Hannigan, Anne-Marie Elton, Jeff Daniels, Natalie Hick. Remember to smash the like button, says Eugene, thank you. Anne's on there, Jess on there, Natalie again. Ian Mawson, good morning, Tim, good morning. Ian, Dominic's on. Carol Mawson is also on. I'm assuming Ian and Carol know each other. Hi, guys. Are you sat on the same couch, or are you at different works? Cool dudes. Neil Davison, the 9 a.m. crew here. Good morning. Mark Illing is there. Fiona Dillon, or is it Dion? Heather McCarthy, Yvonne Brown, Jeff France, Anne-Marie Elton, Luke Hallam. Buenos dias, Tim. Buenos dias, Luke. ¿Qué tal? Jeff Dennis, good morning, Neil. Carol Mawson, Ian's at work, it's my day off. Cool dudes. I'll get to all of you again. I see a lot of new names. I'd like to thank each and every one of you new names for coming on and saying hello. It's a great community here. Hope you enjoy yourselves. I think there's been some good friendships made and lost on this channel. So let's just show you where we are. I'm at the top of Fanya Bay near the church. I don't know if you know it. If you do, it's the top by the church. I'm at the kiosk over here. And if I just turn you around, that is basically my view, which is San Eugenio and Torbiscus Alto. Looking across, in fact you can see the roof, that little red bit there is the roof of the board Panda. I keep calling it board Panda, but it isn't, it's something else. Lainey's on. Lainey's got a spanner because she did a great job. I'm saying she did a great job of pushing my yesterday's guests, which was Ash, Walk with Ash, Out and About with Ash, sorry. Go to yesterday's vlog and check his channel out. So the link's in the description. I haven't put the link at the end yet because it was still processing. Oh, and I found out what that is. I'll tell you that in a minute. So basically, the way it works is I go and I give people a microphone and we go for the chat, right? And if you're an older gentleman or something, or an older young lady, I'd just say, you haven't got a pacemaker, have you? And because there's a magnet in it, you see. But the young people, I don't ask. And yesterday, when we finished the live, I said, let me just grab the thing. So he's going to pull it off like this. I said, no, I've got to go in under your shirt for the magnet. He went, what? And apparently, and Ash has told this story before, and he did give me permission to tell you that Ash was a very, very premature baby, and he had lots of heart operations, and he's on his third pacemaker. So I'm asking everybody now. So I did a couple of interviews yesterday of sports bars for WEBBY, and as I was putting on, this young, barman or whatever, and I said, you don't have a pacemaker, do you? And he said, what? But now I'm asking everybody. So if I ask you whether you've got a pacemaker and you think that I'm being silly, just remember Ash. And I'm glad he survived. Thanks, Ash, if you're watching. You're probably not watching because you got a trip home yesterday. You're probably knackered. So I hope you had a safe trip home, and I hope your channel goes from strength to strength. I was proud that we got him a few more subscribers. He's doing similar to what I'm doing, but he's got a bit of a twist on it, that he's doing sort of cheap and cheerful. So he's letting you know where to go for sneaky weekends and a couple of days off, and what to see while you're there. So that's quite good, actually. I think that's a niche that might be good. I mean, I know that Kevin is doing a lot of that, but as I say, Ash is a nice lad, and give him some love. Kevin's already been on, and Kevin supports him as well. So as you know here, the rivalries are not between the vloggers. The rivalries are between the bloggers' fans. And we were talking about that yesterday, because he was asking me about, the Night Strider, and what's happened with DJ, and what's happened with Rick, and who's. I said, we're just, just because we're vloggers doesn't mean we've all got to be great mates, right? Now, we do have something in common, which is vlogging, and we do support each other's channel, either on a friendly basis if we're friends anyway, or on a professional basis if we in real life wouldn't be friends, right? So, but I think it's like the rival football teams. I've seen it, I hate United, and I hate City, and I hate this, that, and the other, and the Spuds, whoever they are. So I reckon that the only problems we've got on these channels is the fans that seem to take it a little bit too seriously. Okay, so anyway, if you are one of those people that is taking it a bit seriously, I recommend deep breath. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And relax. Let's go. I've used MacMaster's Let's Go. That means he's going to hate me forever now. Oh my God. And he only loves me because of my drone. Let's see where we are. Let's go and see this. So this is the kiosk. It's a nice big kiosk. It's called Kiosco de la Juventud. Juventud. I'm not sure what Juventud. I think Joven means young, so it could be something to do with that. If anybody knows what Juventud is, I don't know. Okay, back to you guys. I mean, there's quite a lot of you on today. So thanks, Anne, for putting Ash's thing up there. Morning, Tenerife, Tez. How the devil are you? Ray Duffy's on. 7 days to go before flying out. The Horse Box. Enjoying my videos. Thank you so much. Sue Fedex on. Rigor Mortis, Barraquito. I think they're getting so many people now that I'm going to start missing people. And so if I do miss you, please know that I do go back and watch these afterwards. So I will see you. If there's anything that you've put up there that isn't just good morning, not just good morning, but that isn't good morning, or something where I don't need to really tell you anything, then please let me know in the comments afterwards. So the comments afterwards are quite nice. That's a nice red tree there. There you go. Is that a jacaranda? So I take my life in my hands going down steps here. Let's give you an idea where we are. So that is Costa Adeje there in the distance, and Las Americas in the far distance. You're actually seeing Torviscus Alto and San Eugenio Alto over there. And let's walk down here. Oh, these are nice steps, aren't they? Anthony, good morning. The fastest thumb in the West in Instagram, I tell you. Anthony. Anthony's got a channel as well. It's mostly music. So if you like music, go and give him some love. Good morning, says the horse box. I'm going around the back of the shops here. If I do drop out, it's because of the internet. Deep breathing, cool, Tim. Yeah, you got to do that. You got to do that. I mean, I used to have a stick up my bum when I was working. I probably wasn't the best person. A little bit of a bully, maybe, not with people, but with things, you know. I didn't suffer fools gladly, is what they say. So, yeah, but when I got here and Christina was getting more ill, then I realised what's important in life. And what's important in life is not, wait for it, gossip. So the less the gossiping, the better. And the more compassion and empathy that you can show, the better. And giving is the best taking. So there you go. And I don't mean cash to charities. You can give your time, money, and energy any way you like. So where are we? Deal, 23.9 thousand views on my video. Massive thanks to you, Rick and Kevin. Oh, cool dude. Cool dude. It's a shame you're not monetized. Right, this will give you an idea of where we are. Right ahead of us is La Caleta. So the white buildings down the bottom there are the Coral Suites. And then to the left of that, you've got a gap, which is the Playa de la Enramada, where all the parachutists land. Then you got the H10 to that, and the old Sheraton, the red building, and the Riu next to that. So that'll give you an idea of where we are. In fact, that is basically the beginning of the Maritime Walkway all the way to Los Cristianos. Chuffed to bits, says Neil. True words spoken there, Tim. Thanks, Horsebox. If you don't want me to keep saying Horsebox, you could actually tell us what your name is. I can't guarantee to remember it, but it'd be nice if you did. If you want to stay anonymous, that is quite all right. Do not worry. Do not worry. Oh, we've got 99 people watching, so quick, call your mum, tell her get on. So what we got here, it looks like there's been an accident. But no, it's a delivery. Poor is the man whose pleasure depends on the permission of another. Yeah, that's a good one. Who wrote that? My name's Ian. Okay, Ian, I'll remember that. Ian. Because, there we go. Yum, yum, yum. I think this is also a what do they call it? A wholesalers as well. Cool dude. Morning, Craig. So that clock over there is the local police station. In fact, the whole blue building there is the local police station. That's probably why we got good internet. And that gives you an idea of Costa Adeje as well. So this little, what's it called here? This road here is the old road. And you get to it at the big roundabout at the Adeje turnoff, which is just here, you know where the lanterns are? And halfway down that road, practically straight behind this pylon mast here, is a little, it's not a church, but it's a the beginning of where they do or no, it's one station, sorry, where they do the, can't remember the English word now. When the church people go from one church to another. Of Allfahrt in German. What's it is? I'm going on a, don't worry about it. I'll remember it in a minute. Achie, 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 achie. 109 people watching. That's 10 mothers, there you go. Thanks, Mum. Those of you just joining us, we're in Fanya Bay today. And not Fanya Bay that you know. It's Fanya Bay Village. And we're up by the church and the Fruteria Gabriel. In fact, if you've ever seen one of these trucks around, this is their head office, I think. This is their warehouse, and I think the family actually live above it. So here we go, modern church, big doors, let God in. Of course, I'm joking, he's already in. Or she's already in. Got to be modern. Those look quite nice from inside, I believe. So this will give us another view going up towards the Leroy Merlin, which is the B&Q equivalent, I should imagine. So, sit you on this wall, Humpty Dumpty, sat on a wall. So going from the left here, we're down there, back down to, what's it called? La Caleta, where the white buildings are. And then ahead of us there is the Gulf, and behind that is La Gomera, which is doing quite well. What happened with rigor mortis? Oh, that was the thing, was it? The quote, morning from the cold Treochi, Jeremy Meggs. Rampage. no, Craig, he's not going on a rampage. It's a tattoo I have. Okay, can't remember what they're saying. It's cool, dude. Cool, dude. Okay. So, yeah, so then we've got the Adeje Golf over here. And then we go around to the industrial park and the millionaires' houses. So the millionaires' houses are next to the industrial park. So that's how small the thing is. Morning, Julie. And the green building up there, I don't know if I can zoom into it. That one in the middle there now is the B&Q or B&Q equivalent, I should imagine. And of course, if we come round, we can see the Chinese lanterns. I thought that was going to be temporary, but it looks like quite a thingy, isn't it? That's quite a permanent structure now. So that'd be quite good. I don't know if you've seen it. I know it's not cheap to get in, and it's not really wheelchair friendly. The roads are not really paved, it's more stony. And also Christina can't see a lot, so we've not been. But a lot of people do recommend it, so check it out. If you've been there, let us know in the comments. Behind that is the park going up towards El Galleon. And the big houses looking out to sea there are the big villas from El Galleon. And behind it is a whole estate of apartments and villas, and a shopping centre called Galleon Outlet. That might be interesting as well. If you're going up towards Adeje, get off at the cemetery, walk back along yourself and take a right at the corner, and you get to the cemetery. So I like the houses here because they're built in a sort of a block flat fashion. So each house has got like an entrance and an upstairs, I think. But I think this is four units with... there you go. What was the picture? Very clear picture there. Thanks, Gary. I'll change that in a minute because I'm going to go through these blocks. Charlie's on. Those of you wondering where we are, we're on top of the world, Ma. We're in the village of Fanya Bay. Take my life in my hands. Mostly one way here, so I've only got to take my life in my hands one way. That's going back down to the kiosk, which I'm hoping will open about 10, but I'm not sure. It doesn't look like it. Glenn Thompson's on, coming out in August. Definitely try and get a walk with you. As I say, if you book a walk with me, that's got some good information. If you book a walk with me, it says it's full. That doesn't mean to say it's full. What it means is that we've decided on where we're going and somebody's coming with me. So if you want to join on that, just get in contact with me. Me at timothydowd.com. Say, oh, your walk on Tuesday's full. Where are you? And if it's where you can get to on your own, great. And if it isn't, and it's the only day that we can meet, I'll pick you up on the way. So I'll get up an extra 20 minutes early and pick you up on the way. So this will give you another idea of the nice little villages here. Nice little squares and piazzas. Morning, Tim and everyone, says Bernie. So I really do like these little, what would you call them, masonettes? There's a view of the church from the top here. And we've got a school here, I think. Oh, there's these gates open. Don't want to go through the gate though. So this is a barranco. This is the barranco de Inglés, I think. The English barranco. I'll give you an idea of where we are. Let's give you a slow pan. La Gomera. TF1. TF1. Okay, let's carry on. Beautiful views of the mountains over there. And of course, beautiful views here. So let's walk up towards the school. There's so much open land in Tenerife, they eventually build on that, Tim. They will never build on a barranco. I think the only thing you can actually put on a barranco is a banana plantation. Oh. Well, that's lovely, isn't it? Imagine on washing day. Ian, the boss has spoken. Bye for now. Hey, Ian, if you want to come up to the recording today, we'll be in the, what's it called? The Palms in San Eugenio Alto. If you fancy coming up, if you're into sport, let me know. Got 111 people watching. Soon to be 110 when Ian pops off. Well, not pops off, but you know what I mean. Alan Fraser's on. Neil Matthews is on. Coming out on Sunday for 10 days. I'll see you around. As I was just saying, if you want to go for a walk in the morning, Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday, just go to timothydowd.com/events or go to timothydowd.com and press the events button, either in the menu or halfway down the page, and book one. Next week's are going to be up in a minute, so yesterday's and today's will be changed tonight, and tomorrow's will be changed on Thursday night. There you go. So by Friday you should be able to do everything. I'm going to change the Freaky Friday as well to not buy me a beer, but buy me a water. Weather's fantastic, Stephen. And so quiet here as well. I quite like that. Apart from some fat guy going down talking at the top of his lungs. Washing day. Take my life in my hands. Yeah, most people are at work, I should imagine. Now, there's a beautiful square here, well not a square, round, beautiful round here, which is actually a roundabout with a fantastic tree in it. There you go. I don't know whether I can do it justice on this camera, but it really does look impressive. What do you think? Beautiful tree. And all nice and flowery at the bottom. Loud voice person will be Mexboro's own Brian Blessed. There you go, Brian Blessed. Want to see us, senor? There's a lovely tree in it. Looking from this side. I must be old. Oh, we're losing people. Why am I losing people? What have I done? They don't like trees. Oh dear. We just lost a lot of people. Did I say something wrong? Or did you speak the local lingo? I can speak it, I can write it, I can read it. I just don't understand it when they talk back. So this was the other coffee shop I was looking at. I think they're just about to open up. Let's have a walk down here. It is beautiful. And also, if you're buying or renting, this is going to be cheaper than on the coast, of course. And you're only 5 minutes from everything. With a car, there's a bus stop at the bottom of the hill, which is good, but then it's bad when you get the bus back. Bit fuzzy. Okay, it could be that I've dropped out. Take my life in my hands. One-way street. So these are some nice flying trucker, another Ian. What do you call a magician without magic? Ian. Magician, magician. Okay, I'll get my hat. Subscribed already to the great channel. Thank you so much. I'm hoping that's my channel. Have we got another roundabout there with more than one tree on it? Oh, what's rigor mortis asking? It was answered Monte Cristo. How would you get a donation prize to you for WEBBY's fundraiser? I'm back on the island on the 17th of July. Would that be too late? No, actually, that'd be about right, to tell you the truth. Because he's still preparing it. And when I say preparing it, it's all in his head. So anytime you want to make a donation to his charity, you can do that at any time. If you want to do it in person, as we said, meet up at the Monte Cristo and let us know. And he'll take that and pass it on to FACT. FACT is the charity that he's supporting, Fight Against Cancer Tenerife. It's a group of well-managed and well-minded people who typically started off helping people go to Santa Cruz to get treatment. Take my life in my hands. So that's the other roundabout. Looks quite nice. Oh, Steve Cole, good morning. We're back to 99 people. We must have got 10 people in. They've gone, nah, it's not for me. Has he got a link to where we can donate? Does Webby have his own link? He does, actually. In fact, we set it up yesterday and we're trying to change the name because it's paypal.me/Paul Webb and then a number. and I can't remember the number. Oh dear. So, what type of tree is this? I think it's Paul Webb 136. I will link it in the description afterwards when I check. So what type of tree is this, would you say? I'm thinking it might be a lime tree. Look at all the limes. Wow. Oh, they're all lime trees. Oh, wow. No wonder there's a fruiteria. There's a fruiteria here. Harry Lime, there you go. I'm walking uphill because I don't want to walk uphill on the way back. Now there is a bottom parts of the village, but that's more industrial. It's got the supermarket and a couple of big end shops. Take my life in my hands. Now I'm not going to go all the way up there, but there is a walkway up to the top and a horse riding school. Take my life in my hands. But there's a nice walkway down here. I don't know if you can hear the bells in the background, probably not. But these are some nice places as well. These are like older maisonettes. Look at those roof terraces. Fantastic. I'm going to go out here. Let me just show you. So these are villas now. So I'm going to walk out here and then down one street and come back in. Just to give you the view from this end. "103 people watching, 60 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Tom and Elspeth clips, beautiful, thank you. Not seen that before. Thank you for joining us. So there gives you an idea of Costa Adeje in Las Americas. This is another barranco. I think it might be the same one actually. Good view of Rock del Conde there. So, this is a residential complex, Santa Lucia. I should have brought my drone and see what's in the middle of it, but you're not allowed to fly over houses, so that's a shame. Ian Francis, good morning. If I've not acknowledged you, Gary Bus Driver's on. The horse box, as we say, is Ian, rigor mortis. I've assigned football, we'll dig it out before I come over and arrange them nearer the time. Exactly, perfect, thank you. Charlie's got a link to where we can donate. Does Webby have his own link? Yeah, there's the fax link, and then Webby's just started a PayPal account, and it's, I think it's paypal.me, no, yeah, paypal.me/PaulWebb136, but don't, try it, because it'll, no, don't try it in case there is a PaulWebb136. I'll put it in the link later. Dundee Derek's on. I think I've got everybody. Barry Oliver. Fine truck 102. There you go. So we got 105 people watching. If you've just joined us, that, my friends, is San Eugenio Alto and Torbiscus Alto. Then we got Las Americas, Costa Adeje, and we are in the village of Fanya Bay. Now, a lot of people will say Fañabé, but there's a little tilde over the N, which will give you the ny sound. And yeah. So, Chris Allen from Margate, good morning. The Knights of Nye. And so it'll be Fanya, and then there's an accent on the E, which means that's where the push down is in the word, Fanya Bay, like San Francisco Bay, I suppose. but spelt different. Doggies. So that's going back up to the multi-tree roundabout and the lime tree lined streets. Good morning, welcome to your new channel. If you're new to the channel, okay, thanks man. Thanks man. So these are some nice places as well. And I have seen people sat here having picnics under the trees. So I think it's quite a nice community here. And Charlie's saying Fanya Bay is like Aranya. Both are pronounced the same. Yep. So we're coming up to a park now, I think. Let's have a look. We're going to be going back out that way. But I want to see this bit in the middle here. Oh, it's more like a piazza than a park. Very tranquil. Very tranquil. Beautiful. I'm going to speak in dulcet tones now. You too can rent a place here and sit and ponder the mysteries of the universe. It's probably the quietest place in the world. Who wins? It's basically like any suburban village where most of the people have to work for a living. You do get that lull when everybody's left for work. We got a sexy voice, Larry. I'm too sexy for my shirt, too sexy for my shirt, so sexy it hurts. I'm too sexy for my shirt, too sexy for my shirt. There's some cinematic now. Oh, doggy doos. Gotta miss the doggy doos. So now we'll be able to see the supermarket. It's a Hipadino. It's the green one in the corner there. And it is one of the cheapest Hipadinos you can go to. So if you got a car, it's one of the perfect things to do there. I'm nearly at the top now, so I'm nearly at the bottom now, so I might as well go down and show you the sign. Then we'll go up the very steep hill back to the car. We've been on 39 minutes, so that'll probably be about 9:45, is it? So I was talking about the industrialised area. It's like big shops. And we'll find out what board Panda is really called now. $9.48, thanks, Craig. Oh, it's called Bazaar Panda. Bazaar Panda. There you go. So that red tree behind there, behind the other tree, is where we started, up the top there. 1948 CET. It's actually WET. We're in WEST, in fact. Western European Summertime, which is the same as GMT or BST, sorry, British Summertime. Actually, it will be CEST, wouldn't it? Central European Summertime. CEST. 102 people watching. 69 thumbs up, thank you so much. Thumbs up cost nothing, and subscriptions cost, I keep forgetting, subscriptions cost nothing. So if you press the subscribe button, you're not paying anything. You're just saying, I want to know when Tim goes live or uploads new videos. I'm going to do a couple more drive arounds when I get my new camera. It's not been sent yet, but I've got a 4K gimbal camera with a magnet that fits on the front of the car, and you can control it from inside the car. Looks pretty cool. It's called the Feo Tech Pocket 3, if you're interested in that. And yeah, so as soon as that comes out, driving back from a walk around, I'm just going to put it on the thing and do a drive around, just a quick one, and then take it home and publish that straight after this. So I'm not doing it today. The 360-degree camera I had took ages to process because it was a massive file, and then I cut it to HD, which was less quality. So now I can film in 4K and publish in 4K. There you go. So wait for this car to go past, and then we'll have a... Actually, no, we'll go out this way, I think. No meat. So this is the bus stop. The bus stop is actually on the slip road going up towards Adeje. So the first Adeje turn-off, as you're coming from Las Americas, is the slip road. And the bus stop's on it. Right, I'm going to take my life in my hands. To show you guys the guy. As you can see, bananas play a large role in this community. There's your man. Deo, Deo, daylight come and me won't go home. Day, it's a 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 day, oh. Daylight come and me won't go home. Come on, tally man, tally me banana. Daylight come and me won't go home. Come on, tally man, tally me banana. Daylight come and me won't go home. It was that 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me won't go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me won't go home. Day-o, day-o. Daylight come and me won't go home. Day, he said 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 day, oh. Daylight come and me won't go home. There you go. Oh dear. Started to rain, says Captain Pugwash. Take my life in my hands. Right, let's go and find a coffee. If we don't find a coffee, don't worry. I'll rush home. Rush home. That's in Manchester, isn't it? How's the signal now? Better? Nice view of the mountains as well. Could do with an extra singer in my band. I'm up for it. If we can do it on Zoom, yeah? Or if you're playing here, come over with the band. Take my life in my hands. Brit got talent, that Tim. We got talented, we're Brits. Webby boom. Just talking about you, Webby. People are asking how do they donate. Somebody got a signed football. Somebody wants to donate money. I said they can donate either directly to Fact, or they can donate to your new Webby PayPal account, and you'll get it to them. As long as you use friends and family, because then they don't take anything. So we are friends, I think. And it's Paul Webb 1. Is it Paul Webb 136, Webby? I didn't know. I couldn't remember the number at the end. We might change it to Webby Boom, hopefully today. But in the meantime, it's Paul Webb 136, I think. Right. So some of the bells are ringing. So that must be 0:00, must it? Take my life in my hands. This is the multifunction hall, sports holly, arena, whatever they call it, and a footbridge over the motorway to the police station and beyond. So this is a very steep hill. So you're going to hear me panting now. Bounce. And the steps at the end of it. Oh my God. Now we're in the thing. Coffee's on me. Thank you so much, Anthony. Hey, hey, hey. What about Becky singing for Shelley? I can't sing consistently, I'm afraid. So I can do half a song and then I go wonky. Oh. Should we do a Macmaster? Matthew, my son, went to school in Fanya Bay. Spanish when he was 4. There you go. So this is what Lee does. So he's got to walk 3 times as far as everybody else because he's got to come back for camera. A couple of doves. I'm having some of that, he says. He didn't jump over the camera. I'm knackered as it is, just walking. That's another reason I've got to get fit, really. So that's the jacaranda tree we were looking at before. If you missed the beginning, go back and watch it again. Yeah, if anybody's got a claim to fame, where they know a famous sports personality, ask him if they'll just do a quick 15 to 20-second video saying they watch Webby Sports Roundup. Send it to Webby or me on WhatsApp. God, I'm knackered. Oh, that was the first leg. We've got 3 legs to go.
Yep, I'm bleeding. I was peeling potatoes last night for my, what's it called, my dinner. And I couldn't find my peeler. So I got one of them fast peelers, which I can't use. And I was holding the potato and took the end of my little finger off. Bleeding like a stuck pig. Oh dear. Right, let's see if we can carry on here. Second leg. Third leg. Third leg of the trip. Get your minds out of the gutter. There we go. Cinematic. Not 139, 136 it is, eh? Did Webby put it up? No, it's not 139, 136 I think it is. I'll put it up after the stream. Okay, so we're back to where we were. Have they put away all the fruits yet? Put a good dent in it. And the kiosk is not open. Let's go and ask. Buenos días, señor. ¿A qué hora abiertas? ¿A qué hora abiertas?
Abierto.
Yeah.
Ahora dentro de un ratito.
¿Cuándo?
Dentro de un ratito, 20 minutos.
En 20 minutos, ok. Normalmente, eso 11.
No,
10 y media, 11.
10, sí, 10 y medio.
10 y 10 y media. Ok, muchas gracias, señor.
Okay.
So they're open between 10 and 10:30. Taking about 20 minutes to set up, he says. But I'll be gone by then. So this is where we started. I've started, so I'll finish. So I'm going to get a plaster on this. I did have a plaster on last night, but there you go. We've been on 52 minutes. I've got 103 people still watching. Thank you so much for all the donations that you sent. And I'll probably get a coffee later on. Or I'll have a water when we do the recording. So what's happening today? Today, finishing right now, going back. I'm going to do a little bit of tickling up on the stream from yesterday, put some links at the end. I'll put the link to Webby's stuff in the description, and I will pin a comment down below of Webby's channel. Well, the channel's already in there, of Webby's PayPal account. And I'll also link to the FACT donation account, if I can find it. Webby, if you could send me the donation account for FACT as well, I'll put that in. And they can donate directly. After that, I'm going to get Christina up and ready, and then we're going to have this early brunch. And after the early brunch, I got a bit of cleaning to do. And then Webby's picking me up at, no, he's not picking me up. I'm driving on my own to San Eugenio Alto, the Palms in San Eugenio Alto, Palm Sports Bar. I'm going to do the recording of all the interviews, and then I'll go home and ingest all that, getting ready to do a quick cut, put it together, and then do all the graphics and something tonight. At 5:55, it's not live tonight. Well, we are live tonight, but at 5:55, we're playing a half an hour of Christina's memoirs, and it's the time when she's finishing her apprenticeship and going into full-time employment, basically. And she's telling you about the life and times in the 80s in Bavaria and what she used to do. And she ends up when she's passed her driving test. So that'll be interesting. Straight after that, at 6:30, we're going to go live on the balcony and answer any questions that you might have about that or about anything else. It's balcony banter old school, where we're just going to sit and shoot the moon. Whoops! I can't even bleep that out. I hope we don't get banned for that. Anyway, I won't get banned for it. And after that, I'm going to edit Webby's Sports Roundup Part 1. On Thursday morning, I'm going for a walk with Webby in the village. We're going to go and start at Monte Cristo, walk up and round, back down to the beach, see how the beach bar's coming on, and come back up and have a coffee at Laura's. Then we're going to go into the Monte Cristo before it opens and record the sports roundup with the tip of the week, or it's actually now the fancy of the week, because it's too early really to give a tip for Saturday. We just give a fancy for Saturday. And if you've been following us, first week we got a 7-1 winner, then there was nothing for the next 2 or 3 weeks, and then last week we had a 4-1 winner, which was 3-1 on the day. So you're still quids in if you followed that and put the same amount on. And as Webby always says, you got to gamble responsibly, and I don't gamble at all, so I'm probably irresponsible enough to gamble. Right, so that's the end of today. If you're new to the channel and you've not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you don't want to subscribe right now, try hitting the thumbs up. If you're on the TV, you can even press up and down, I think, and the little buttons will jog you along to the thumbs up. That helps us with the channel as well. I can't see what you're saying, but I'm going to say, have a quick look. Thanks for the walk. Nice to see the villages. Bye, everybody. Okay, everybody's saying bye. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you've only just notification. Everyone's saying goodbye. Sorry about that. If you just remember, I usually go live around about 9 o'clock. Glad we didn't do all the steps yesterday. Back in Newmarket now. Thanks, Tim. Out and about with Ash. Go and check his walk yesterday. And I'm glad you survived. I told the story earlier on of the magnet and the pacemaker. And thank you for giving me permission to say that. And I think that might be something you want to say on your channel, because people like knowing a little bit of background about the people. And your story is very interesting. Don't forget, Newmarket's the horse racing, so we might be getting some pictures from him. And if you know any jockeys, Ash, don't forget to get them to say they watch Webby's Sports Roundup. That'd be good. And then we'll get you on that show next time you're over. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. I'm going to put a video up here that I think you might like, or I might just do a random video now. So random video, tell me in the comments what you got. Here you can subscribe to me using PayPal. Doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, but you can send as much or as little as you like. People sometimes send $1 or $2. Sometimes they send a lot more. They are anonymous unless they want to be named, but it's a great way to support the channel without putting your name out there. This is for the subscribers for free, and I'll put the merch in the corner. See ya. Would want to be you.